Venice is going agentic. As you can see now, when you enter Venice, you are likely introduced to the agentic chat window. What this is a new way to create and to process workflows without having to manually switch models and screens. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 different workflows for using Venice Agentic Chat. First, we'll start off with something simple. I'm going to upload the Venice logo here, and I'm going to say, help me create a brand style guide using my logo as the basis. Let's call my business the Venice Agentic Agency. And then you can see I've just attached an image, and now instead of having to manually edit or combine images, the agent will just create for me based on my prompt. And now here we go. It created a style guide here, gave us a new logo with new options. We got some font selections, some textures. And if we look under the hood here with this selector arrow, we can see we're using Qwen K2.5, which is going to keep our conversations private. And also requests are included with your subscription. Whereas if we switch to Qwen K2.6, it might be a little faster, but you are going to be spending credits on tokens. And then of course we could use a frontier agentic model such as Claude Sonnet or Opus. This will be more expensive, and instead of private requests, you will have anonymized requests because your prompts will route through Venice to Anthropic. And now we have some mockups, the Venice Agentic Agency, and we have the brand architecture and guideline structure here as a mermaid diagram. And here is a document with our style guide. Now you will notice we have some spelling and just some, little issues with text in these. And that is because these images are being generated with open source models that are included with your account. No extra credits, for example. It used Z Image Turbo, which if you've used Venice before, you are aware this is the default image generator with your pro account with Venice, and it's not going to use any credits. Same with all these other models that don't have a green icon here, a green credits icon. Z Image Turbo is the best bang for the 0 credit buck, which is why the agent will default to these models. So you're actually not spending any credits. You can use Agentic Chat with your subscription. Oh, look here. We can enable premium image models. Once again, by default, it's not going to charge credits by using the default models, but if we want to give it permission, we can get higher quality images. So I'll enable that. And now let's practice some deep research. I'll go back to our default private model, research, and create a report on the current issues in AI privacy and surveillance. And so we can see what it did here was search the web for AI privacy surveillance issues, 24-25, facial recognition data collection. It found a bunch of articles, privacy concerns, government monitoring. Then it searched for even more, algorithmic bias, predictive policing, smart. And it compiled it all into a thorough report. Now we'll say update for year 2026. Qwen K2.5 is an older model, and so perhaps due to its training, it thinks it's still 2025. And then added border control immigration into there. Now it's updating our report. Kind of scary. Okay, so now let's do one more use case, and we want to do some deep image editing. So here I've uploaded a picture of myself, yours truly, my headshot, and I'm going to say, put me in outer space on a flying saucer with green-skinned aliens. Photo realistic, not cartoon. And this will be step 1. We're going to do some deep image editing here. All right. Pretty much exactly what I was imagining. So now, let's take that. Let's make it widescreen, 16:9, and put Elon Musk on his own flying saucer flying towards us in the background. Once again, in the version 1 of the Venice chat, you'd have to click this plus, you'd have to click edit image, you'd have to drag your image in, choose the model, describe the change, go to advanced settings, and generate your image. But that is all taken care of by the Agentic chat. All right, and there's Elon Musk chasing us. Now turn it into a video, high-speed interstellar chase. Me and the aliens are riding the spacecraft like a skateboard. It defaults to Grok Imagine Private, 10 seconds with audio. That was a quick generation. Let's take a look. Cool. All right, so let's keep it going. Generate a second shot to continue the story. So there you go. Hilarious. I'm going to be an action star thanks to Grok Imagine. And there you have it. These are just some basic examples of what you can accomplish with Agentic Chat on Venice, and it's going to just keep improving, keep getting better. So stay tuned on the Venice Twitter and the Venice YouTube channel for more tutorials and announcements on what Venice is cooking. Happy creating.